Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to tell you the story of two soldiers that have dealt with PTSD. The first soldier is Brad Copeland. He recounted in an interview with 60 Minutes Australia how that even mundane activities such as playing with his daughters can tend to send him into a fit of rage. The second soldier, Blanco, recounted a situation when he self medicated with alcohol and self mutilated during that heavy alcohol use period and was not able to gain control of his PTSD until his wife and a trusted friend helped him work through it. While those two stories dealt with soldiers, I would like for everyone to understand that PTSD can affect anyone. According to Cohen's Veteran Bioscience and Veterans Affairs, 6 to 8% of American adults will be affected by PTSD in their lifetime. At my job, there are 500 people on site. Using those estimates, roughly 30 people will be affected by PTSD. So now that we understand that anyone can be affected by PTSD, what are the symptoms? The symptoms can be having a flashback, uh, violence towards yourself or others, just being lost in the moment. To help mitigate the onset of PTSD, avoid using alcohol to self medicate, go out and do some physical activity, do some meditation. Mindful breathing is another good exercise, and just generally taking a step back and maybe relieving some of that stress. Be mindful of your surroundings overall and those around you that might be affected by PTSD. So, how do you treat PTSD proactively? According to the Veterans Affairs, just sitting down and talking with a therapist and working through similar situations that help reframe those negative thoughts. And another strategy is a eye movement desensitization, where you're distracted, your eyes are following an object while you're working through your feelings to help that. And if you are a friend or a family member and someone you love is dealing with PTSD, be mindful of them, be respectful, don't discount their feelings, be supportive, listen to them, and help them get to their therapy sessions when needed be. No matter how bad anything gets, understand there are resources for you and your loved ones out there, and they are more than willing and happy to help you. So to kind of drive home the point that anyone can be affected by PTSD, the leading causes of PTSD are sexual assault, physical assault, abuse of any kind, natural disasters, something as simple as a car accident, and the most associated one, experiencing combat as either a civilian or a combatant. The more comorbidities of PTSD are anxiety, depression, and substance abuse. And about 80% of those who suffer from PTSD will fall under one of those. PTSD is far more prevalent than anybody really understands. 60% of women and 50% of men will experience a trauma that may cause PTSD down the road for them. 8 million Americans annually are affected by PTSD, and again, 6 to 8% of the total population will be affected by PTSD in their lifetime. In conclusion, PTSD has many different symptoms. There are a plethora of resources for you and your loved ones to utilize, and I urge you to utilize them. This is an invisible disability. You can't see it until it happens. No matter how strong of an individual you are or your loved one is, it's not going to solve itself. You need to reach out and seek help. Be mindful of yourself and those around you. Thank you for your time and have a good night.